What's up, guys and gals, and welcome back to Subnautica, where today we are going to go through a big sparkly portal and find out what happens. I'm pretty sure it's about to kill me and create a copy of me somewhere else. I think that's how teleportation works. But hopefully nothing too bad happens when I do this. We're definitely not going out through that moon pool in the bottom of this place. That thing is surrounded by reapers. No, thank you. Let's find out. Oh, something bad's going to happen. Oh, I don't like this. Do it! Holy bejesus. Oh, look, it told me to give bug report feedback. Goody. If nothing happened right here, I was about to feel hella stupid. If I stepped into it and it was like, you need a key, I was about to feel like a moron. Is anything happening right now? Oh, shit. Okay, so there we are. Where have you taken me? Where am I? Where have you teleported me to? I know you're up to something right now. Oh, it took me to the feeding lair. This is a place where I'm going to get eaten, I know it. So what are these things over here? Doesn't look like there's anything on this side. There might be something over here, though. There's several door-like structures over here that might be promising. Let's follow the magic trail and continue this weird fall into Xeno impossibility. Nothing good is going to come from this adventure, I'm telling you. Something bad is going to happen. I mean, things that are bad have already happened. I've been attacked by like a 900-foot monster. Like, oh good. Wait, did it teleport me? Oh no. Did it teleport me to the island? It did. I recognize this place. It teleported me to the island. Oh no. What am I doing all the way the hell over here? No! Why would I need to get over here? Why is this important? Oh, game, you better explain yourself right now. Game, you better explain yourself so hard. So I guess it's just a transporter. It takes you to other islands, maybe? I'm kind of wondering if this is the location right here with this pool. I'm wondering if this is the location of one of the facilities now. We know what's down below this thing. We didn't know before. Now we do. I'm going to eat some bobo. There we go. I need some bobo. I need some fresh bobo. If I don't get my fresh bobo, I don't want to play anymore. Well, now that we know that, I kind of want to bring the Seamoth over here and see if maybe I can plunge us down a little ways and get to where we need to be. We also need to handle the radiation issue that's coming off of the Aurora right now. Until we take care of that, that puts us in kind of a sticky situation because some of the underground caves actually go underneath the Aurora, and so long as they remain irradiated, I don't think there's much we can do with that. Still, so where is the trail that leads down to the bottom of this place? It's got me suspicious. If nothing else, we activated a portal that takes us to a completely different place. So that's probably good? Maybe? I don't know. It could be good or bad, but my guess is that since we found alien structures on this island, that means that down below this place, this is probably their quick thoroughfare to get in between locations. It said they had the power plant. It said they had the quarantine area where they were doing research on how to fix the virus. And then they had a number of other things. I'm going to head on back to the Seamoth, and we're going to go home. We're going back to our base. We got to strap up and get tapped up and get all ready because bad things are happening right now. We need to be strengthened. We need to have armor. We need to have goodies. And until I have those things, I'm not going to feel safe about this situation. Home again, home again. God, what a mess. That was a pretty intense episode. It put me on my heels. I'm like, damn, dude, I don't even know what to say right now. So, as a recap, for those of you that didn't watch the last episode, we found an alien civilization on the planet. They weren't alien civilized. They were more like alien dead as hell. They're gone. But this is a quarantine world that we're on right now that's supposed to basically... It's a quarantine world that no one's ever supposed to come down to because of a virus that's taking place. We've got to find a way to get on top of this. And I think it's going to be an interesting little excursion. The places of note that I would talk about are possibly here. Put some mushrooms in that pot. There you go. Perfect. We got pink caps inside of there. Busting pink caps in that ass. We got all kinds of goodies back here at base. I think that sound came from the background music. For a second, I was like, what is that? That's a new sound. I've never heard that sound before. This game makes me paranoid, man. People are not supposed to be in the ocean. We are not made for this crap. Like, it's just, we aren't. We simply aren't. This place, everything has an advantage over us, and it's all trying to kill us. Every last bit of it. I wanted to get the Seamoth upgrade done. We need a plasteel ingot and some rubies. Well, I am happy to tell you, I am loaded up with everything you could ever want to make all this work. So there is our 3 rubies right there that we're going to need. We've got some gel sacks. I got to figure out what I'm even remotely going to do with those. Pretty sure that the gel sacks are like a rare resource that you find around for making aerogel or something like that. I'm going to put all the tablets and all of the random little orbs and things like that back where they need to go. And then I need to figure out if I can grow a bubbo tree in here. Can I grow a bubbo tree in one of these? Yeah, grow a bubbo tree in there. Perfect. And then grow a bubbo tree inside that one too. The bubbo trees and the melons seem to be... I've been living real good off these bubbo trees and melons. And so I want that thing to grow up into a bubbo tree, and this will be the place we get all of our food from. It's looking solid inside of here. Looking very, very rad. So other things I'm going to need is if we don't have any titanium... Oh, we do have titanium. I love it when I have things that I think I'm going to need. Make a titanium ingot. I think I've already got the stuff that I need in my inventory right now to turn this into plasteel instantly. There we go, and we will see how deep down this allows us to go with the final upgrade to the Seamoth. From there, we will modify our behavior and try to figure out what it is that we need. I don't really like the Cyclops. You guys know that. I'm not a big fan of the Cyclops. I would rather upgrade the hell out of the Seamoth because it's faster. I can outrun things. If you get caught when you're running around with the Cyclops, it's just like, damn, dude, you just get bombed on. And I don't like getting whooped like that. It's not something that I find to be enjoyable. So its maximum death is now 200 meters. Let's go back over to our upgrade box, our magical box of good things happening. And we'll see how this plays into our overall strategy. This thing, I think, will let us go down to 700, maybe. But even so, we were pushing 500 in some environments where it was like, damn, we still got a long ways to go down. Like a long ways. Put that inside of there. 900 meters on that. Good. I'm glad to see that. That actually is way more than I expected. That's a fantastic crush depth. Other things that we're going to need inside of this. We need the polyaniline Seamoth perimeter defense system. That way, if we get attacked by anything, we can zap the hell out of it. Now, I think we have all of the supplies we need. So, I guess the mushrooms... Polyaniline is a acid. I had no idea. I learned a new thing today. I would suggest we grow some of these deep shrooms elsewhere before we use them all up trying to make random resources. We have a pretty big supply over on this side of just like random things to make our lives easier. But my suspicion is that I would very much like to put at least a couple of those over on this side. Or not. I was hoping they would spread. Can I knife them maybe? Ah, there it is. Good. Okay, so let's... Well... That didn't go exactly as planned, but it's okay. We're going to plant a whole bunch of these. And that will give us a supply of them for the future. We'll probably try to harvest like 3 of them. I'm sorry, we'll turn 3 of them into seeds and the rest into a harvest after that. But we've got enough for right now to make, I think, a couple batches of polyaniline. So if I wanted to make polyaniline, I have hydrochloric acid right there. It takes salt deposits. Where did I pick up salt at? I don't even remember picking up salt. Okay, well, I got a bunch more salt inside of here, so who cares? Let's make some polyaniline, and then from there... Oh, we need gold and hydrochloric acid. That's kind of an interesting composition. Not one that I really expected, but good enough. There's 2 batches of polyaniline that we've made. This actually is not so bad, because it'll clean this huge stack of gold. I know that sounds like a problem to have. I've got huge stacks of gold. But we have way too much gold, and it needs to go away. So there's our polyaniline right there. We've got 2 polyanilines. With the polyanilines, the other thing that we needed for the perimeter defense system was a wiring kit, I think. I don't need to look. I bet it was a wiring kit. I bet you all the bets that it was a wiring kit. So let's grab a couple of these. Throw together a wiring kit. At least it's not an advanced wiring kit. Could be a lot worse. Those advanced wiring kits get expensive. They take a lot of parts, okay? It's a pain in the ass. I would like to go over here to the fabricator. And now, we've got perimeter defense on our Seamoth. We have a way to get the Reaper up and off of us if it decides it wants a piece. This thing discharges a huge amount of the electricity on board, In fact, I'll show you how it works right now so that you can find out exactly how it functions. So we're in the water. We've got our point defense. Basically, it goes like this. Oh, it works differently now. Oh, so here's how this works. We've powered it up. Oh, there it goes. This thing is so dope. And that is the Seamoth perimeter defense system. It gets things the hell back up off you like, ooh, yeah. It gets them off of you quick. Things don't want to mess with you when you got that stuff going on, trust me. That thing, it unleashes the bucka. It lets people find out. And if you're a fan of finding out, I strongly suggest you hang out because we're going to use it this episode more than likely against a Reaper. We got 3 salts left. We got some polyaniline. Okay, it's probably a good idea to put up another locker. So we can put one up like right here. Perfecto. We'll call this chemistry. Nope, not chemistry. Chemistry. Perfect. Now that we've got chemistry, I'm going to drop that inside of there. Uraninite crystal is a crystal, so technically it should go inside crystal storage. We got a few more diamonds, and in fact, if there's one thing you could say about us, is that we have diamonds for a minute. I'm going to throw that inside of there, and we will re-crystal up this entire deal. Like bim bam bomb. We got glass. Throw that in there, and then obviously titanium can be on its merry way as well, along with the rest of our lithium. Inside of here, do I have any lithium stored up? I got some salt right there. Salt and lead and uraninite. Okay. Salt, lead, uraninite. So let's throw the uraninite in there along with the rest of our salt, and that should be good enough. We need to replant this field over here because we took a whole bunch of marble melons, and so I need to get those replanted. So there it is. All nice and replanted. It's time. I got to grab my gear. And so let's grab our radiation helmet. That's going to be an important part of this whole ordeal. Now that we've got the radiation helmet, we'll throw that on because we're not going to be using the rebreather for a little bit. That is not going to be a concern of ours. We'll throw that inside of there. And it's time, everybody. We have the means and the way to protect ourselves. If we can make another armor unit that we could throw onto this thing, I think I'd be all right with that. 3 titanium and 4 diamonds. 3 titanium. Was it 3 titanium, diamonds, and what? Lithium, probably, because it's got to be plasteel. So 1 lithium, 3 titanium, and 4 diamonds. Okay. Let's track down. I think I'm going to need... Ooh, hey, what's up, Salt? Yep, I could definitely use you. Welcome to the Coalition. I got my hands on the goodies that we needed, and so we're going to make an armor thing for the... We're going to make an armor modification for the Seamoth as well, so that in the case that a Reaper does get its hands on us, it's not as devastating as it would normally be. I think at the default, the Reaper does like 60 damage to the Seamoth when he grabs it. It's subpar. It's not what you want to happen. I've also batched up a whole bunch of goodies over on that side. We've got a little bit of coral and some stalker teeth and stuff like that. Should be good for the future. We needed 1 lithium out of here. Where's my lithium at? Lithium. There it is. So we've got the lithium, and then we needed 4 diamond, I think it was. Luckily, I've got loads of diamonds. I'm over here like K Jewelers, man. I'm over here just taking care of business. Looking sexy as hell. See, they need to let me make a gangster chain for my character. That's what he needs. He needs a big old... He's got all this gold, and he's got all this diamond, and he ain't put none of it to use. She's like, well, I mean, if you're going to have this much of it, be cruising through the undersea with like $900,000 worth of shiny ice around your neck. There we go. So preemptively hardens the chassis before collision, eliminating damage under normal conditions. Seamoth and Prawn compatible. Whatever. Good enough for me. Oh, man, this is the worst part of this journey. This is where I actually got to knuckle up and do what I say I was going to do. Oof. And that is never fun. I'm not a brave man when it comes to undersea creatures. I don't like them. I think they should stay in their little undersea area, and they should not come near me. That's what I think about that. I think they should go away. But let's head on over. We're going to try and get this radiation leak patched up on the Aurora, because I think that unlocks the ability for us to do something with the Cyclops. I don't recall exactly. We've still got daylight in front of us, too, which is also what I was looking for in this situation. Let's get up to the surface. Okay, so there's the Aurora. Let's head off in that direction. I would very much prefer not to do this at night. It just makes it too hard to dodge the Reapers. If you do it during the day, you can see them coming and you can kind of get sideways while they're messing with you. I'm absolutely going to turn that on. We need that on like right now. I don't care if it gives like a little teensy tiny tickle to something. It needs to teensy tiny tickle these Reapers when I get up and in there. I don't know if we'll make the run before nightfall gets here. Worst case scenario is I'll hang out for a little bit and then we'll make the run once we know that bad things are not going to happen. Alright. Why is there just like a node floating in the air? So here we go. The way that I prefer to do this is to move up along the side of the Seamoth. Other people can disagree with the methodology or however they think the best way to do it is. Definitely turn off your headlights. Headlights are a surefire way to make sure that you get Reaperized while you're out here. Turn the point defense system back on, and we're going to follow this thing around. Now, there's going to be a steep drop-off at one end. Once we get down to, like, this little region over here, there's going to be a fairly steep drop-off, and that's when we're going to have to start worrying about Reapers. Now, hopefully, I can get an eye line on him, and we won't have to worry about the rest of it. However, this is murky water with very low visibility, so, you know, all bets can be off in this situation. All right, having a little look around here. I like to stay flush up. Okay, so he's definitely over here. I like to stay flush up on the side of this thing.
This region are sparse. The Aurora's radioactive fallout will have devastating effects on the alien ecosystem if not contained within the next 24 hours.
Well, let's get on it then. I think this is roundabout where I'm supposed to be. And that's pretty much how I do the Aurora every single time. Perfect Reaper management. It makes it so that you don't end up in the water with those assholes. There are going to be crabs around, though, so, you know, watch out. You're probably going to get crabs when you come on board. I'm going to stab this dude and get him up and out of my face. This over here looks like a solid candidate for a propulsion cannon, in my opinion. Yeah, you're a tough guy. One by one, I'm going to take you out, though. Please believe. I'm going to hang out all day long. You give me an excuse to kill something, I'm going to kill it. So yeah, this right here looks like a pretty good excuse for a propulsion cannon. It looks like there's a chest hidden inside of there and also a fire. You can probably put out... I wonder if that goes out when I turn off the radiation, like the engine's leaking or whatever. Either way, you can move stuff in this game with the propulsion cannon once you get it. You can pick these crates up and just throw them into the ocean or whatever, and it should work out okay. I don't really want to deal with you little assholes. Unless they change the floor plan of the Aurora, which is likely. They might have moved things around slightly. God, this thing is busted as all hell. This ship is not looking sexy.
Structural integrity is low. Fire suppression equipment and laser cutters may be required. Exploration is conducted at your own risk.
I don't have fire suppression right now, so if we got to work our way around any fires, I'll probably just take the damage and work at it. Let's keep on going. We'll worry about clearing the rest of this place out a little bit later.
Scans show the digestive tracts of nearby life forms contain human tissues.
Fantastic. Just what I always wanted to know. Thank you for that information. God. Alright, so let's get up in here. Hopefully I don't take too much damage from this. I got a med kit in the... either in our inventory... Oh, well, never mind. There's a fire extinguisher right there. That solves that problem entirely. I swear to God, you try to bite me again, little crab creature, and we're going to have words. We're going to have very, very real words. Alright, so let's get these fires put out. Perfect. That should allow us to bypass inside. I don't have to tell you that this is a terrible idea. Cargo Bay 3.
Systems are running on local reserve power, unable to remotely download black box data.
So we've got a drone log right here.
Exiting sleep mode. Loading voice recognition. Engineer Barclay and Chief Technology Officer you identified.
Drone, get me a propulsion cannon.
Repulsion cannon retrieved.
Hey, Berkeley. Install that circuit box with that repulsion cannon and you'll punch a hole in the cargo bay.
Damn it, drone, I said propulsion, not repulsion. Recalibrate sensors.
Senses recalibrated.
Sensors aren't the problem. I tweaked the program. It's like you now. It doesn't like being told what to do.
Drone, I know...
His name's Albert now.
Albert, I know it's not your fault, but it would really help me do my job if you bring me what I asked for. Thanks for your time.
Propulsion cannon retrieved.
Thank you. Now go away.
Entering hibernation mode.
Boss, this hobby of yours isn't making my job any easier. Or safer.
Maybe so, but it's all that's stopping me from being so bored I take a spacewalk in my skivvies.
Free battery on that side. It looks as though we may have run into a dead end. Notes to self. So here we are finally in open space. We crossed the galaxy to install a phase gate, to send ships to mine resources, and to build more expensive ships, to install fancier phase gates. Are we trying to exhaust the galaxy or just ourselves? Use birthday 40 weeks before we get home, 400 weeks before it feels like we get home. And not enough. Credits Alcatara is paying me. Cargo bay code. What was that? 1454? Okay. We'll do our best with that. Got another battery right there. I'll take it. With the cargo bay codes, another battery. Absolutely. So with the cargo bay code, do I need to go over here? That door looks like it is sealed. I don't think we're getting through there. Then again, is that even working? I don't think it is. Okay. In order to get into the cargo bay, we're going to have to take some chances here. I got med kits on me. Let's go ahead and use one of those before this gets any worse. It's definitely a little bit more hostile than expected over here. I'm going to jump over this side. And with some nice platforming technique right there, we've got ourselves another battery. Alright, so here's our key code. We need 1454.
Scans of damage to the Aurora do not match any known offensive technologies.
Yeah, I could have told you that, considering what we found on this planet. I sincerely doubt that it was from the... Well, I mean, it was from this planet, but I'm just saying, it seemed like something that whooped the ass off of us with a single shot. So, that's normally the situation at which I start to proclaim we are outgunned. A little bit of disinfected water right there. Lots of cargo down in the bay, though. I suppose that would be why it's called a cargo bay. I don't see anything worth scanning down here, but we should be pretty well supplied for the future if we can make this thing happen. I'd actually prefer to balance it out with a couple of nutrient blocks. I just spent a bunch of time farming out water, and then I come in here and there's water everywhere. That looks slightly dubious. We may be able to get back up here, though, once we come down. A little bit more water, a little bit more of this and that. Good. Okay, so we have to make it to the drive room. Looks like this area is mostly clear of hostiles, which is a blessing. I don't want to jinx it, but I don't think we're going to the Seamoth Bay. Although I can use the repair tool on that. Hold on, do your thing. What's inside the Seamoth Bay? I want to know. I'm curious. So we've got that taken care of, and the Seamoth Bay... I can just get, like, Seamoth chunks from in here. I don't really care about that. It's alright, I guess, but it's not what I'm looking for. I don't see anything else along the bottom. We'll leave the Seamoth fragments where they are. What is that? Ooh, a Seamoth depth module. Nice. Apparently they were loading in different modules and whatnot over here. I don't need that. I already crafted my own, but, you know, cool stuff. We've got a door over there that needs to be welded, and is that the drive room this way? So the drive room's that way, and then we've got a breach point right here. Where's my welder at? Give me my laser cutter. Okay. God knows we have plenty of batteries to do this, so no panic, no harm, no foul there. Let's get this thing open. Let's see what this bad Betty's got for us. It's got to have something good inside. I bet this is the hidden cookie storage. That's what it is. It's just going to be full to the brim with waterproof cookies. And we're just going to be like, yay, we're saved. And then we're going to build ourselves a hyperdrive out of cookies. And we're going to sail the stars in a persistent state of happiness and cookie-filled bliss. Where is... You come here. We're underwater now, so I doubt we're going to need the extinguisher any further. We have a PDA. Auxiliary mission orders. You guys can go ahead and pause and read this if you really, really want to. 3, 2, 1. Okay, if you ain't read it yet, I suppose you ain't gonna read it. I have a med kit over on this side. The problem with this game is that it's really hard to reward the player with anything that they get excited about at this point in the game. Like, by the time you're here, they're basically just throwing volume at you rather than quantity. This is the Prawn Bay. Ooh, that's useful. I want to go to the Prawn Bay. Let's go to the Bay o' Prawn. All of the prawn. We got to repair this over here. Am I going to burn the shit out of myself to do this? I hope not. Just, you ever been burned so bad that just like you lose all control of your bowels? I hope not. That seems unpleasant. There we go. I just don't want to like put out all this fire because I don't have a lot of extinguisher left. Okay. Get that opened up, and there's our prawns right there. Whole bunch of prawn suits. My guess is that there's more than likely all kinds of unique and good fragments down inside of there. Ooh, a free power cell. That's a bit more enticing. I like free power cells. Free power cells are what's up. As far as those go, I don't think the ones hanging on the racks are going to be something that I want. Oh, maybe it is. Maybe I didn't get enough fragments. Well, there you go. We got to get a couple more of them. And it doesn't look to me like there's many more, although there are some broken racks right there. Maybe we'll find it at the bottom, possibly. Prawn suit, what you got for me? Perfect. 3 out of 4. Are there any fragments laying down here anywhere that I can scan? Oh, fire extinguisher. We're about to run out of our other ones, so sometimes you got to take a win. Take a yes for a yes. But with all of this under agua, I may have just got myself in trouble. I had to look at it for a second and be like, wait, where did I come in from? I guess those prawn suits are all that we got. I thought there was a lot more pieces of those things, but maybe I didn't scan them all the way? I don't know. We may have to go back to the wreck that's in the floating islands and do what we're doing there. Yeah, I don't see anything else hanging up above, so let's get out of the water.
Picking up a faint black box signature originating on the other side of the hull breach in this room.
Okay. That looks like a prawn suit to me. Hey, there it is. Now we got ourselves stacked up. Oh, we've got the prawn suit.
New blueprint acquired.
Are these power cells right here? Those aren't power cells. I was looking for freebies on this side. I figure anywhere where there's prawn suits, there's liable to be free power cells. I don't know what else I want from this area. I suppose I'll stick with a drink for right now. That'll get us regenerating, but we're out of time. My name is Splattercat. Thank you for joining me. This is the Aurora. They've changed up the interior of it quite a bit since the last time I played. So I think we're just going to have to work our way around it. We can only go over crates over here. Or if I can get to like right here maybe. There we go. Just kind of hump it over the top of those. I will see you all in the next episode. I'm having a blast with this playthrough so far. I'm glad you guys are enjoying it. I will see you all next time. Thank you for stopping on in. We will go into the living quarters next, and I don't think there's much living going on in there right now, but maybe I'll be proved wrong. Hi to everybody, and I'll see you next time. Hit that like button if you want to see more. Bye-bye.